Okay, this will be an interesting one. I'm going to make this. I think we're going to start with 200 at least. See how we go. I'm going to leave out the contrast. I'm going to lighten it a fair whack. All right, what have we got? We've got here Scene Star. I think it's an entertainment magazine. I've done heaps of these before. And we're interested in this picture. I think that's meant to be a pop star called John Walker, who wrote the song Leave a Light On, which was actually used in a Sony Bravia TV commercial. Now, I don't know much about celebrities, but there are some that just occasionally stand out because they get a lot of publicity, and I was listening to the radio for a while, which is where I found out that song, because they kept playing it. It was a huge hit from last year, and it was a huge one, so therefore I remembered it. I'm not a person who typically has any interest in celebrities as a general rule. I do feel it's an overrated sort of thing because they're humans just like us, and a lot of the time they have more failings than the average person, like drug addiction and shit like that, and an attitude problem. So they're not always as what they're cracked up to be. We didn't position that too well. So I do like some celebrities, but normally they're of the more old school variety, like the Human League, who had their hit back in 1981-82 called Don't You Want Me, if anyone remembers that song from then. But that was a long time ago, folks. But I still like the Human League. But they're not high profile anymore. They're sort of almost in the dustbin of history, but they still tour. They still do tours and shit like that. But I tend to be very picky with what celebrities I follow. So I'm not a person that just follows celebrities just because they're fucking celebrities. If I like their music, that's when I will follow them. Because if I like their music. If I don't like their music, I say fuck it. I'm not interested. Don't want to know about it. Not my cup of tea. I'm going to make this a bit taller. So I'm just not interested in things that I don't have an interest in. I've got to be interested in the type of music, otherwise it just doesn't play. Otherwise I don't have any interest in the celebrity typically. Celebrities are indeed a huge cultural thing, and most people seem to follow them in some way, shape or form. See if we can make this look any good. Just getting a bit not getting a very good positioning of the original. It's a little bit tricky. Sometimes I get it intuitively correct the first go when I position something. Unfortunately, he looks a bit too tall in this picture, but he looks like he's in the right position. So yeah, he's the one that wrote the song Leave a Light On. The Sony Bravia TV product. Not TV commercial as in a commercial on the TV, but a commercial advertising TVs. So he's on TV for Sony Bravia TVs. So get that straight. Which is kind of, now we're going to use that. So it's kind of an ironic thing. It's a TV commercial about a TV product, a product such as a TV. So yeah, it's kind of ironic. And he's just got a little part of that song. It's a nice commercial. It's quite effective, the special effects they use. yeah, I watched it on YouTube, of course. I don't watch TV either. I don't bother switching on the TV when I get home from work. I just basically, I've got my own agenda, folks. I just don't follow the mainstream shit. I just don't have much of a vested interest in mainstream culture as a general rule. I just pick and choose what I like and then work on it from there. I just don't have any interest in slavish following of icons and pop stars and shit unless I have an interest in their music. Unless their music or whatever there's interest in them in the stuff. I'm going to make that the centre of I'm not sure where's the centre of this job going to be. Going to make it there. I just only pick and choose what I like, and that's just it. And that's just something that I do, is I just pick and choose what music, what videos, what I watch, and normally I'm just a YouTuber. I make YouTube videos, but I also like to, when I'm in the downtime period, I like to, like most people, view them as well. And I do there's so many, a rich plethora of material out there that you don't see very often on free-to-air TV or cable TV. You just get it all fed to you and it's like, take it. I don't like sitting on my ass just watching it. Part of the thing I like about YouTube is fetching it and the adventure of finding something that you find interesting, whereas the television, it's sort of force-fed you. So let's see how we go with this. See how this goes. Let's line these little people up, these little tiny ant-like people. Anyway, that looks better than I thought. I think now we can call this demo quits.